Johnny was an American songwriter born in New York in 1909. He started writing songs at the age of 13 and earned a Bronze Star as an Army captain in World War II. After the war, his brother-in-law wrote a poem in 1949 that inspired our first song, known as Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So we're going to start by grabbing our guitar, and if you want to follow along with your own copy of the music during the video, I've got a link in the description. Looking through the music for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, almost all of this song is in second position. Second position means that our first finger is going to play the notes that are in the second fret, our second finger will play the notes in the third fret, our third finger will play the notes in the fourth fret, and our fourth finger will play the notes in the fifth fret. There are two spots where that breaks. That's going to be in measure 15 and 16. There's going to be two notes where we have to duck out. For those, you can use really any fingers that you'd like. What I like to do is keep things very strong and stable in the hand on a shift. So I'm going to use finger 3 on the B on the 7th fret. And I'm going to use my first finger on the A on the 5th fret. That same change happens in measures 31 and 32 at the end of the song. If we look at the passage that precedes it, we're going to be going. When you're learning this, the best way to do this, especially if you're new, is to learn this 2 measures at a time. This song is an example of one of many songs that use something called a swing rhythm. A swing rhythm happens when you have 2 notes that are the same, and instead of reading them exactly as written on the page, you're going to treat the one that's on the left as longer and the one that's on the right as shorter. Or in what's called a Scotch snap, you would do the opposite, where you would have the one on the left be shorter and the one on the right longer. This is going to be a regular swing rhythm, where we're going to have the 8th note on the left is going to be longer, and the 8th note on the right will be shorter. If you have an 8th note that falls on the beat, you're going to treat it like a triplet quarter note. And if you have an 8th note that falls off the beat, you're going to treat it like a triplet 8th note. If you're brand new to guitar, a better way to learn swing rhythms is to just not worry about it right now. If you know the tune of the song, you don't have to worry about the particulars of the rhythm. But if you're a little more advanced and you're trying to understand why certain rhythms are the way that they are, that's the answer for it. From here, the best way to learn this song is to treat it 2 measures at a time. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for things that repeat. If you're looking at the score, measures 1 and 2 are the same as measures 9 and 10. Measures 3 and 4 are the same as measures 11 and 12. Measures 13 and 14 are the same as 5 and 6. And then 15 and 16 are different than 7 and 8. 17 to 24 is the bridge, so that's all new information. And then we can see 25 to 32 is the same as measures 9 through 16. So if you're following along on a paper copy of the score, you can just mark this up as you go, and you'll notice that quite a bit of this song repeats itself. If you're learning this song to help with technique, try to keep your hand in one place the entire time you're playing the song, except for in 15 and 16 and 31 and 32, where you have to duck out to 7 and 5. So that'll keep finger 1 on the 2s, 2 on the 3s, 3 on the 4s, and 4 on the 5s. And before we play through it, another best practice is with your picking hand. If you're finger picking, rest your thumb on the low E string, and then alternate pick with your index and middle fingers.